I'm Perperis from Strength and Speed.
Justin Weisberger from Strength and Speed.
And we're here at KC Timber Challenge just outside of Kansas City. What we got behind us is the monkey bars. Now, monkey bars are an obstacle you may have played around when you were a little kid and you remember them being really easy, but now you're an adult, you put on a little bit of weight, a little bit of muscle, it's going to get a little bit harder. So we're going to go over a couple different techniques to get you from this side to the far side. Now, the 4 techniques I'm going to talk about are beginner, intermediate, advanced, and alternating grip. Now, I use those terms because that's typically the order people learn them in, but even as a advanced or an elite athlete, a lot of times I'll switch back and forth between the different methods depending on the obstacle, depending on if the bars are wet, depending if the bars rotate, stuff like that. So the first one we're going to go over is beginner method. So beginner method is 2 hands per bar. So every time I grab a bar, I'm matching hands on that. And that's going to be real secure because you always have 2 hands per bar and you're very rarely hanging from one hand. We're going to start climbing up and then we'll actually show you some of these techniques kind of all at once. Intermediate method is going to be 1 hand per bar, but you're going to use your natural momentum as you go across. So this one looks very graceful. It's 1 hand per bar and you're allowing your body's natural momentum to kind of swing you across. The advanced method, as you get stronger, you're actually pulling yourself across the bar. So it's 1 hand per bar, and I'm actually pulling forward, and that's going to be the fastest way to get across. And then finally, the alternating grip method is you put 1 hand forward and 1 hand back. This is great for especially when the bar is wet or slippery, and it's also great if the bars rotate because it creates opposing force and prevents you from slipping off. So we're going to have Justin go first, demonstrate some of the methods, and I'll kind of point it out as he goes across, and then I'll go. So here he's using the beginner method, 2 hands per bar, very secure. As he gets down to the bottom, transitions and then starts making his way back up. Now I find when I go up a lot of the times, it's actually easier to go sideways. Just because it seems more natural to me. So again, that was the beginner. The intermediate method kind of looks like this, where I'm kind of gracefully swinging. Beginner method again, 2 hands per bar. Advanced method is going to be, and then the alternating method, sideways, right? Alternating grips, prevents a lot of traction. Then at the end, the final drop's a little high, so just let yourself down, continue along on your event.